spacing, besides the fact that Jonathan and Brandon obviously played well in the first half. The motive for that switch was to space the court more, to spread it more?
Yeah, and just to change the kind of the energy, we had a 13-point lead, 40-27, I think kind of 7-minute mark of the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. And, we've got to be able to keep that lead and keep playing well. But as soon as we went away from the bench, things kind of slipped from us. So that was the reason for the change at halftime. The starting group didn't get off to a good start at the beginning of the game and didn't have a great stretch there in the second quarter. So, look, we're 10-13. We have to find ways to win games, and so we were searching tonight.
Coach, whether it's turnovers, fouls, ejections, does it surprise you that a team with this many veterans who's won this many championships, we're still talking about discipline in those three areas?
Yeah, we've always been a little wild as a team. It's kind of, part of our identity is that we play with a lot of pace and, we let it fly. And I think our guys thrive in that manner. But where we are now as a team compared to 5 years ago, we have to win more of the little battles within the game. We've got to win the margins. We've talked about it actually since the first day of camp. And we have not been able to do that. And so the turnovers and the fouls are way more exposed now. We've always been a high turnover team. But they're more exposed now because, we're not obviously as talented and as good as we were a few years ago. So we're trying to make those adjustments, and we'll keep working at them.
What did you see tonight that was causing Andrew to struggle so much?
He just didn't have it. It wasn't his game, and so that's why I went away from him. I just felt like tonight I had to play the guys who were playing the best, and let's just I've been really patient and trying to get everybody kind of organized into groups and give guys freedom and space. But tonight did not feel like a night to have a lot of patience. We needed some urgency, and that's why I made the moves.
How did you think Clay kind of handled it?
Handled what?
This is really the first time you haven't closed with him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's disappointed. It's not easy being in that situation. But same with Loon and Wiggs. I mean, these are tough nights. But this is the NBA. It's a really difficult league. It's a dream job for these guys, and it's also incredibly difficult. You get booed, benched, injured, traded, cut. It's not easy. And so every season is filled with ups and downs and moments where, you really struggle individually, whether it's with your game or with what's happening. And 'cause we're all human. Every player goes through stuff. And a big part of being in the NBA is dealing with all that adversity and fighting back and finding your way back.
You mentioned earlier in the season a lot that you saw the blueprint for success for this team. How much has that blueprint maybe gone out the window, or how much do you still hold? It's
not out the window by any means. I still see a chance for this team to be really good, but we obviously have to find something. Right now, we're not good enough. We know that we're not connected enough. To win in this league, especially in a league, Western Conference, that's really deep and has great teams. Everything's got to be lined up right, and we've got to be connected and playing well, and right now we're not. So that's on me as the head coach to try to fix that.
How much is Podziemski becoming part of that blueprint?
I'm sorry?
How much is Brandon becoming part of that blueprint?
Brandon's great. I mean, he's, it's every night, he rebounds, he defends, he's a two-way player, and that's what it takes to win in this league. You got to have two-way guys. So he's earning all of his minutes.
Do you think these guys will get the message?
I'll definitely give it to them.
By what you did in the game,
yeah.
you sent the message.
We have a lot of experience. We have guys who have been through an awful lot. Won titles, lost titles. We've seen it all, and so this is just something something that we're dealing with this year that's new, to these circumstances are new, but everything that these guys have been through, I know them, they'll fight back. Thanks.
Thank you.